King of Nightmares awakes. The nightmare begins. Prince Jasper sees in a dream a monster of a man. He is a horrific man who scares him. He talks to Sandy, the neuromancer, or king of dreams, of the dream. He is told the dream is the Lord of Nightmares, the mythic monster of the dreamscape. He is said to walk between the waking and sleeping worlds. He is the king of nightmares, known as the sleeper among the dreams. He will bring chaos to the worlds when he awakes. He is a hybrid Grim Reaper, Neuromancer, and Necromancer. He is the most feared being. He is pure evil. Jasper keeps seeing him in his dreams. He is just testing the waters as to when to wake. Mookite, Jasper's wife, wakes beside him one morning to find the Lord of Nightmares beside her. She knows of him. She flees with her children. The Lord wakes up alone. Mookite takes him to her father-in-law. He takes her to Sandy, and the children stay with their nana. Sandy says he suspected something would happen. The King of Doom was the sleeping Lord of Nightmares. The sleeper has awakened. The magician has fallen. Young Stella ran into her mother's room at her grandparents' house, where Jasper's wife and her children were staying since her father turned into the King of Nightmares. Stella woke her mother. "Mummy, I had a nightmare again. That man was watching me again," said Stella, who quite knew was her husband again. But daughter didn't know. It was just a scary monster to her. Mookite hugged her daughter protectively. She was scared what her husband would do to their children if he got them. He had always been a good father, but the King of Nightmares was dangerous and unpredictable. She feared he'd hurt or scare them if they met again. "The monster is gone," said Mookite. "He was only a nightmare." "Sandy," said Mookite days later, when her father-in-law's friend visited for tea. "He has been coming in our dreams as the Lord of Nightmares, and the girls think he's a monster. I was wondering if he'd be watching you, his family, from his waking life," said Sandy. "I'll send some dreams to protect you." He was the king of the dreamscape, protector of dreams and dreamers. It was his family legacy. "Thank you," said Mookite. "How is the war of my son going?" asked Jasper's father. "We lost more dreams," said Sandy sadly. "Dreams were Sandy's people of the dreamscape. And I thought he was just the black sheep of the family, the only good normal one of us," said Jasper's father, who was wanted as a serial killer by the police. He was an avenging angel of fate. Jasper's grandfather and father were grim reapers, fate's minions. Fate had decreed war on Jasper and his nightmares, who were starting to escape into the waking world from the dreamscape. They were killing and scaring people in all the realms. The waking world, the dreaming world, and the realm of death, which was called heaven. was more like hell, with nightmares scaring the residents like ghosts in the waking world. There were anomalies which scared people with their impossibility. They were invading the timescape realm of the timekeeper, Jasper's uncle, but he outwitted the nightmares, who he trapped in the end of time and the Big Bang. "So why did you run?" the kite heard a familiar voice call to her. She awoke screaming. In her room ran her father-in-law to see if she was all right. He was the only other one home. He saw Jasper in Mokite's room looking heartbrokenly at her. He looked like a goth. His tears were making his makeup run. On seeing his father, he disappeared into thin air. "Mokite, are you all right?" asked her father-in-law. "Yes," he asked. "Why I ran. I saw him in my dream. And he was there when I woke up," said Mokite, scared. "Why did he come?" "He still loves you, it seems," said his father. "You should have been guided by dreams. He must have killed the dreams to get to you. I'll have to talk to Sandy about this." The magicians realized there was only one way the war could be ended. It was watching Jasper's family and catching him, as he was not leaving them alone. It was tactically the right move to take. They didn't want to hurt him, but he had to be stopped. Mokite was scared for her husband and was scared what he would do when he realized she was betraying him. She didn't know what to do other than let the family catch him. She knew her husband was gone. The man who loved her was merely a ghost of him, a memory of him. They knew they had only one chance to get him. "Muka, are you ready?" asked her brother, Ishio, as she lay on her bed to go to sleep. "Yes," said Mokite, a tear rolling out of her eye, down her face. "It's all right, Mokite. We won't kill him if we can. We will only catch him," said her father-in-law. Seeing her tear, she slowly and nervously dropped off to sleep. In her dream, she saw him waiting for her. He looked happy to see her. "Woo!" he said, happy to see her again. "We should really stop meeting like this," he added, and kissed her. "Run, my love. It's a trap," she cried. He looked around and saw he was surrounded by magicians and dreams. "Well, why?" He pleaded to know why she betrayed him. I was scared," Mokite stammered, black tears bursting out of her black eyes down her grey skin. "I don't want to hurt her, but I will if you don't let me go," said the trapped spider in human form, hating himself for what he was doing. He had a knife at his wife's throat and was threatening to kill her, his love, mother of his children, to get away from the trap. "Daddy, no," cried little Stella, running up to him, bursting into tears. He dropped the knife and embraced his wife, kissing her. "No, I'm sorry," said the distraught father and husband. He The King of Nightmares could not take this, so he went back to sleep inside Jasper again. Oh no, said Moonlight, looking up into her husband's own blue eyes, and kissed him again.